Hi guys, my name is Trevor ILESLEY, teaching that there is another way through life, and it's called Intelligent Consciousness Awakening Beautiful Mind Earth. ICBME, I call it. Today I want to bring something of importance, something that I feel is quite urgent for humanity. As you have noticed, there is a massive awakening, and you may be part of that awakening. But if we don't fulfill this awakening in this century, then we have failed. We have all failed. And so therefore, humanity will still be lost to darkness and slavery. I talk about beamism. Is it a healing program? Yes. But why? Over the years, I was going through this amazing transformation. But of course, at the time, I didn't see it as being amazing at all. It was quite devastating, to say the least. But as time went on, I started to notice that the world was starting to awaken. And it wasn't just me. There was people from all over the world. And at first, we got classed as the nutters. People were looking at us and thinking, what are you doing? Where are you going? You've gone mad. I'm sure you felt the same way I felt. But as time has gone on, and I got used to understanding that there was more behind me than the human being was telling me. So the human being was the slave. The reason being is the way that you've been educated and the way that the programming is, you don't know any different. So in the awakening, there may be someone in Australia, someone in America, someone in Germany, someone in Norway, and then there's me in England. I used to think, who wants this information? So what is the real reason behind beamism? Really? It's a lifesaver. Because whilst the world is going to pot, you don't want to be. But if you're caught in the 5 sense realm, called human being, then you will fall into the trap. You will never free yourself. You will never understand what is life and what did it mean. And that's why you're broken. The same as I was. I was breaking down in the system with no hope and no way out. But through me being a warrior of who I am, which means I got brought up tough. I learned how to fight. But this was a fight that was worth it. This was a fight against humanity and what it stood for. Now I know there are many of you in that awakening process and you're still saying, I don't know what it's for. Is it about healing? Is it about healing the mind, the body, the energy, the experience? Is it about happiness? Not really. It's about you doing something that is of benefit. It's no good sitting on the couch screaming at the TV that it's all wrong. We got to do something about it. And that's the real reason why you came here. You came here and you took the challenge to do something about it. Beamism is the instructions, and it is the message for you to change your identity from human being into the beamy being. And you know the way that I see it? You are a slave because you're called a human being. Well, I'm going to denounce that. I am not a human being. I want to spread to the world that I'm not here for the rules and regulations of the dark forces that control us. I am a beamy being. I am me. And I'm here to express and to create the way that I think things should be. So join me on this quest to understand that there is so much more behind life, and it can be found in 3 letters, 2 words, be me. B-M-E. I have a body, I have a mind, and I'm having an experience. But what will your experience entail? Will you just work all your life, get ill at the end of it, and then die and have no real reason of what life meant for you. Lots of you are going through the transformation. Lots of you are getting information being brought into you. There's lots of information already stored in you. It's awakening within you. There's many people on this trip now, and you must become part of that awakening, because if we don't, then we failed. We are the generation to make that shift, to allow others to be them and not be caught in the slavery being called a human being. It sounds difficult, I know, and it was very difficult for me. But when the information was coming into me, as I said, I didn't know who it was for. Was it just about being spiritual? Kind of, some of it. Was it about psychic, medium, clairvoyant? Some of it. But as the bigger picture has grown, you start to see the bullshit. And you start to see the life we've been living. And I guarantee you, each and every one of you, inside of you, is saying this: there must be more to life than this. Every day in my awakening, in my transformation, that's all I kept saying. There must be more to life than this. But I didn't know what. At the end of your days, wouldn't it just feel great to turn around and say that the information that you was given, you gave it out? And it doesn't matter what you get back from that. We are here to plant the seeds. Because if not, the millions of people that have just been born today will become slaves. And they will go through exactly what you have been through. There's going to be billions of humans coming to this planet. And again, they're all going to go through exactly the same thing, which means they also will live a life emotionally and mentally drained, never knowing who they are. So please, help me to awaken beings into understanding that they need to keep hold of their own power, which is their own beamy self. Hit that subscribe button. Pass it around. Show it to everybody. It's about the awakening. It's why all souls came here. My name is Trevor. Let's take the fight, shall we? And I'll see you on the other side.